Hey everyone, today with us you're going to see Rome from our perspective. We're excited to show you around one of the most amazing cities in the world. Rome isn't just any city, it's like a giant open-air museum full of incredible sights, sounds, and smells. Every corner has a story to tell, stories of emperors, gladiators, and famous artists. There's so much to do in whole of Italy, but we start by introducing the capital to you. You're gonna love it. Welcome to the Eternal City. 1. Our first stop is a place that's a symbol of Rome's power and history, the Colosseum. Now, you can't just walk by this incredible place, you have to go inside and feel its history come alive. Close your eyes for a second and imagine the crowds cheering, the sound of swords clashing, the gladiators fighting under the same sun we see today. This wasn't just a show, it was a way for the Romans to show their strength, their incredible building skills, and a glimpse into their world. And hey, here's a travel tip book. Your tickets online. You'll skip the long lines and have more time to explore. 2. Just a short walk from the Colosseum is the Roman Forum, the heart of ancient Rome. These ruins weren't always broken stones, they were once magnificent temples, important government buildings, and busy marketplaces, the center of Roman life for hundreds of years. Walk among the pillars of the Temple of Saturn. Imagine the important discussions that happened in the Senate and look for the remains of the rostra, the platform where Mark Antony gave his famous speech about Julius Caesar. For the best possible view of the city, climb Palatine Hill, the oldest part of the city and where emperors built their palaces. From there, you can see the Forum, the Colosseum, and the rooftops of Rome stretching out before you. 3. Let's visit a building that has stood the test of time, the Pantheon. Built almost 2,000 years ago as a temple to all the Roman gods, it's a masterpiece of architecture and shows how clever Roman engineers were. Stand under that huge dome, look up at the oculus, that's the round opening in the center, and let the light shine down on you. The Pantheon isn't just a building, it's a symbol of what humans can achieve, a reminder that even the biggest dreams can become real. 4. You can't come to Rome without visiting the Trevi Fountain, a beautiful Baroque masterpiece and a place where people toss coins into the water to make their dreams come true. Legend says that if you throw a coin over your left shoulder into the fountain, you'll definitely return to Rome someday. The water cascading down, the sculptures that look alive in the spray, the energy of the crowd, it all creates an experience you won't forget. Visit in the evening when the fountain is lit up in golden light, and you'll see why this is one of the most romantic spots in Rome. And hey, while you're there, why not toss in a coin or two? It's a small price to pay for a little bit of Roman magic. 5. Get ready to be amazed because we're going to Piazza Navona, one of Rome's most lively squares. This is where locals and tourists come together to enjoy the atmosphere, watch street performers, and admire the stunning Baroque architecture. The main attraction in the square is Bernini's Fountain of the Four Rivers, a masterpiece of sculpture that represents the four most important rivers in the world. As you walk around the square, you'll hear musicians playing, see street artists performing, and smell the delicious aroma of freshly baked pizza and gelato. Piazza Navona is like a mini Rome, busy, beautiful, and full of surprises. 6. Get ready to be amazed because we're crossing borders, well, sort of, to visit Vatican City, the smallest country in the world and the center of the Catholic Church. Our first stop is St. Peter's Basilica, one of the holiest places for Christians and a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. Step inside and be amazed by how big it is, the high ceilings, the intricate mosaics, and Michelangelo's incredible Pietà sculpture. For an unforgettable experience, climb to the top of the dome. It's a bit of a climb, but the views of Rome are totally worth it. And you can't visit Vatican City without seeing the Vatican Museums, home to one of the world's greatest art collections. The highlight is definitely the Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo's breathtaking ceiling frescoes will leave you speechless. 7. Get ready to climb some famous steps because we're going to the Spanish Steps, one of Rome's most recognizable landmarks and a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. These elegant steps, which go down from the top of Pincian Hill to the Spanish Square below, have been in countless movies and photographs, and for good reason. They're simply beautiful. Take your time climbing the steps, stopping every now and then to admire the view and catch your breath. At the top, you'll be rewarded with a beautiful view of the city, and you can explore the surrounding area, which is full of fancy boutiques, charming cafes, and the beautiful Keats Shelley Memorial House. The Spanish Steps are a great place to take a break from sightseeing, enjoy a coffee or gelato, and soak up the atmosphere. 8. Let's escape the tourist crowds for a bit and go to Trastevere, one of Rome's most charming and authentic neighborhoods. This is where you'll find the real Rome, the cobblestone streets, the ivy-covered buildings, the locals hanging out in cafes and trattorias, and a slower, more relaxed pace of life. Get lost in the maze-like streets, peek into artisan workshops, and discover hidden courtyards full of flowers. Trastevere is a feast for the senses, with the smell of freshly baked bread and brewing coffee filling the air. When you're hungry, Trastevere is a food lover's paradise with some of the best trattorias in Rome, serving up traditional Roman dishes made with fresh local ingredients. 9. Our next stop takes us across the Tiber River to Castel Sant'Angelo, a tall cylindrical building with a history as interesting as its architecture. Built by Emperor Hadrian as a tomb for himself and his successors, Castel Sant'Angelo has been many things over the centuries: a fortress, a papal residence, even a prison. Today, it's one of Rome's most popular museums, offering stunning views of the city and a fascinating look into Roman history. To reach the castle, you'll cross the beautiful Ponte Sant'Angelo Bridge, decorated with 10 angels sculpted by Bernini students. Once inside, explore the castle's ramparts, chambers, and corridors, each one whispering stories of emperors, popes, and prisoners. Don't miss the papal apartments, lavishly decorated with frescoes and tapestries, and climb to the top of the castle for breathtaking views of St. Peter's Basilica and the Vatican City. 10. You can't truly experience Rome without trying its amazing food. Roman food is all about simple, fresh ingredients turned into delicious meals. One of the best ways to experience the true flavors of Rome is to go on a food tour led by a local foodie who knows all the best places to eat. You'll get to sample a variety of dishes, from classic pasta dishes like carbonara and cacio e pepe to fried artichokes, supplì, and don't forget to get a gelato for dessert. Even if you don't go on a guided tour, be sure to find some of these culinary treasures on your own. So, loosen your belt, get ready to eat, and prepare for a culinary adventure that will make your taste buds happy and leave you wanting more. Well, there you have it. 10 favorites to experience the magic of Rome. From ancient wonders to lively piazzas, from iconic fountains to delicious food, Rome has something for everyone. Remember, the best way to experience Rome is on foot, getting lost in its charming streets, discovering hidden corners, and enjoying the city's unique energy. See you later, and happy travels. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting our YouTube channel by liking the video and subscribing to the channel.